I used to be a useless person who couldn't cultivate, and suffered the humiliation of being dismissed from his parents, while the major sects were fighting fiercely over pill resources. I have long used an ambush to control the spiritual fortune of heaven and earth. Heaven and earth Ling Yun entered the formation, and entered the battle lines. Suppress them for me. I used the hidden text to open the way of heaven. The so-called prodigy of the immortal sect, but I was on the road to Dengding. Stepping stones. Lin Yuan, by order of the eldest daughter of the Su family, came to announce the break-off of the engagement. Come over here now. Look at you, so poor and shabby. You can still dream of my eldest daughter. Back then, it was just a joke. Your lame old man really took it seriously. The toad wants to eat swan meat. He didn't even take a pea. Look at your own character. I'm waiting. Wait for the person who truly makes the decision to appear. What kind of smoke is rising from your Lin family ancestral grave? A useless person without spiritual roots. She dares to be a devoted fairy. The real decision-makers arrived. Only after retreating did he finally land to the ground. Azure clouds in East Africa. The Su family fairy had arrived. Manager Liu, you got the item back. Reporting to the young lady, the document is here. You should claim the token in person. Only then can worldly ties be settled. No need for such a grand gesture. Just bring my jade pendant. From then on, there was no further involvement. Look at the fairy. She wouldn't even enter the courtyard gate. Li Yuan, did you hear that? Hurry up and take care of the young lady. Hand over the token you were given. Yuana, father, stand behind me. But this jade pendant, it was Miss Su from back then. You handed it to me with your own hands. Today, you must take it back. Yes, you can. Yes, but you must pick it up yourself. Bring it here. Su Yaoyin, take a good look. From today onward, it will be Su Yaoyin, a high official of the Su family's Qingyun sect. Personally from the hands of me, Lin Yuan, an ordinary mortal. He retrieved the jade pendant. The jade pendant broke, and Lin Yuan's hand was injured. The worldly ties are already over. Let's go. Don't let the mortal world dirty your journey home. Don't chase after me. He's bullying my Lin family too much. This ink crab is not white jade. The mountains and rivers have its veins, either dead or alive. What is this thing? It was cold like a spring flooding the meridians. All right. Don't let anyone see my wounds. Father, the wind outside was strong. We went back inside. He had been dead for 3 years. How could it all be so sudden? Yuana, it's Dad's useless. I can't protect you. I owe you the trust your mother entrusted before she passed away. He should not have been taken in. I heard there was an ancient demon at the foot of the cliff. Living people should not be approached. Tonight, I insist on going down. 35 years have been like a joke. No spiritual roots, no talent. Half a lifetime wasted. Even his father could barely protect him. Su Yaoyin, today, your years have ended. Right. But this mud. I've had enough of stepping on it. Mo Sui was still in pain. It was the Su family's handiwork. Or is the jade pendant strange? Leaving behind only brings tears to your eyes. It's better to cut them off and clean them all. Help me. I'm just saying it with words. Is it really going to end like this? What is this thing? How is it inside me? It was because of the poisoning of the wild wasps, I thought. Rules, study dizziness. Micro. Cools poisonous chi, like living metal. It wasn't the Su family's doing. This feeling, completely different. Ink dust, white light brand, the withered grass and I survived. Everyone is on it. You have absorbed the essence of these plants. I survived. This is blood coagulation grass, not completely dead yet. It is emptied where it is sucked. Blood coagulation grass turns into ash and colored powder. The cooling medicinal power enters the arm. His body also recovered. Even the hidden wounds were healed. The light dimmed again. Stop after absorbing the blood condensing grass. It's like the passive being triggered. Absorbed as soon as you touch. Previous speculation was officially held on a grand scale. As long as there is medicine here, you can survive. I want to become stronger. The hope of returning to the top lies within the grass and trees. Hold back. Don't waste a single bit of green. I can actually half open black rock. Energy saturation. I had to digest and adapt, pressing the bottom liquid downward, pressing against the wall, slippery and steep pool. There is almost no place to settle. Even a dead end must be dismantled. Friction. Tough fulcrums can be used. The wire vine is tough, can be used as the main rope. The hunting knife is still there. Cut the thickest vine. First grasp the heart. According to the divine technique of a previous life, he would scrub the woman. Only then did the sucking bones and thick ropes continue. The vine has formed. The echo was muffled. First laying out the cliff walls. Then go up the top press. Go back. Go back. You must go back. I want to extract the mortal Tao. The runes moved. Not absorption. Too close and not crying. Still there. Response plates, etc. Not direct absorption, but guidance and amplification. Yuan. It is like this. This rune is like an amplifier, responding to life activity. The eastern valley in trance was washed away by a torrential rain. The grey forest tree gnawed on the straight blood grass, and YA was the only way to survive. There was no time left. Claustrophobia and runes resonate, and I can precisely tune the power to my fingertips. If you stop, you'll be blown to the bottom by the dust. He could not hold on at any moment. Let me make a fight. Motivate with the right foot. Right hand picks at the seam. Nail split her waist and stared intently. Now, there was no way out. 3 seconds of calm. Hold your left hand. Keep going up. My arm is a bit numb. Resonance supports the effort. Rising from the myth, bitter and spicy goes down the throat. It can also boost your spirits. The life energy is being replenished through the Taizian. Now, less than 10 jong from the cliff top. He lost consciousness. The cliff top is right up there. I'm still alive. I really climbed up to Duanyun Cliff. Below the cliff, there is still a sea of clouds. That patch of white buried all my hopes. Fuan fell silent, but he became a bridge of resonance. Ahead is Qingsha town. I have to hurry back. Father asked. Pretend it never happened, Father. If you go to town to find a doctor, he should have come back long ago. Go home first. Father, please don't let anything happen to you, me. Pursue missing persons. He had already been dragged to this point. Ningxian grass is ordinary, but Dad couldn't even afford ordinary medicine. Blessings and grace are swallowed separately. Spit it out and save him. The medicinal effect really kicked in. It actually passed through the palm. Original. Elixirs. I need money. A sum of money enough to buy a lifeline. If you want to pierce the residual area, it's even purer. Like 10 years of old grass powder. The rune scripture is also scattered. This can be sold for money. Qingsha town was too conspicuous. He went to Qingnyo town to investigate and take the exam. Just as he was hiding, he appeared. Come here. Look, you're a young man. A word of advice. This herbal medicine business at the Qingnyo Town 100 Herbs Festival. Secretly, over 70% of the profits are made. It all had to be handled by Zhao Quan, a peripheral figure of the Miao sect. He had a group of people under him. Eat this bowl of protective rice. Directly reveal it. Or they negotiated and forced the purchase. Or more straightforward. So what should we do? Shopkeeper, is there a way to adjust your fate? A pill for nurturing vitality and stabilizing treasures. The elderly family members are on the verge of death and was transferred to pay yuan. Yes. and stored the primordial elixir. Inferior grade, 50 Wen per grain. The estimated effect lasts 3 hours. It can temporarily stabilize his vital energy, but it was only about saving life. Neglecting the root cause, bought 5 pills to store the elixir. And I want a packet of loyalty powder. Shopkeeper. Do you sell books here? Teaching others to recognize the hasty grass. Learn books with simple and basic styles. Over there are all miscellaneous books, medicinal essence excerpts from travel notes, basic island map. There are also some lesser than ideal fist and foot saber manuals. 1 copper coin. Choose as you wish. Copper for buying the elixir book. What do you want after buying a worn out book? This kid has a secret. Avoid the main road. Lure him out of battle. Follow along, just in time to guide you into the outer mountain of Duanyun Cliff. There are no rare medicinal herbs in Sharnao. Only scattered rocks and thorns remain, suitable for throwing 2 cards. Mistaken again. It is an ordinary weed. Today was probably for nothing, really pretending to be silly, but he spent the whole afternoon circling around. Definitely the method of storing materials. Don't fall for a surprise attack. All that falls is trash. Let Brother Tianyu have a look. If there was some fishy dealing. Honai shares the same origin as the bewitching grass. Encountering sweat, hemp garments grow even deeper. Staying close to the body for too long is enough to make people exert themselves and suffer. A ghost-faced vine branch was attached to the wooden nail in Huaimu. Only a small portion of the bait was dropped at the intersection. The real trick lies with me. Go home first to save your foster father. Wait for them to bite the hook again. This person's movements were elusive and unpredictable. It's really hard to track. This person gathers herbs in a peculiar way. Pay close attention to his daily activities. I've been paying close attention these past few days. The herbs he picked were of average quality. The daily travel routes are different. We can't keep this up. One must force him to expose his hair. Grandpa, on the edge of the cliff, there is a Qingyun vine. Xiaoyun remembered. Just watch from the sidelines. Don't go any deeper. You're just feeling better. At the edge of the broken clouds cliff. Perfect. Old Shu seems quite relaxed. You point the way to that Lin kid. I thought the master didn't know. The old man Tianyu was just a herb gatherer. You've got the wrong person. He revealed the method of gathering herbs. Otherwise, take the little girl away. He searched for me for several days. That's all there is to it. The snake's cap is on the head. Strike, and parted ways. Let him escape. For some reason, his head felt a bit heavy. This layer of vegetation mist felt off. You are not an ordinary person. You call a mortal. This won't hold me back. I'll fight you to the end. Put my hand down. He was dragging his distance. Every strike awaits my bloodshed. It must be as powerful as it cuts to the bone. This kid wasn't fighting at all. He was executing. I couldn't touch him. Now. Yes. The mercy of the enemy. Silver fragments, damaging the medicine. Scraps of gold from the earth are used. Take the iron bell token with you. The site must be clean. Otherwise, Zhao Quan's men could have tracked the trail all the way home. Bite your belt tightly and put it away. Maybe it can save your life. Xie Xiaoying. Selling random eggs still leaves me breathing, so I'll give it a try. The healing essence can save lives, but he couldn't let him see it. This strand of essence is just a little more. The rest must be hidden. Don't cry. I'll take you home. Be careful, the bed might collapse. Blood and smoke grenades have flowed so far as to save lives. The blood color returned. His breathing steadied. Today? Late. Hold on to your life first. This money. First, give the old trick some medicine. Eat something good. Don't take too much at once, so as not to attract attention. This money must be kept hidden and used. Only a little over 5 taels and a few bottles of strong medicine were found on Tianyu. Later, it spat out a gold-indented manuscript. There was actually more than one method. This was Zhao Kui's proof of imitation. Maybe it could help. But right now, things are a bit troublesome. Runes are absorbing low-level pills and transforming. It actually loosened a little. Even strong medicines can extract their essence. Few things become many. I need more resources. This book is not a single cultivation method. Strike at those ahead. Afterwards, he exhaled completely, relying on earthly energy to stimulate the body. The requirement for spiritual roots is almost zero. Dai Lang farewell. And some people have mastered it. First, he did, breathing and synchronization. Next act, don't mess up. And to separately determine the dantian, immerse yourself in the lins and seas. Listen to the blood flowing to the bones and extinguishing the bones. Breathing was impossible. You have to rush at him over and over again. Dai Lang bids farewell to the gate. This force breathes more than Danfuan and Dai Lang. Qiao Kai Qiao Qiao. In one night, he was unexpectedly on the level of an ordinary person, and after several months of bitter rest, his fingers felt sore and numb. Now it's time to do the next thing. Call me. Help your brother. Deliver this to the entrance of Zhao's pharmacy on Baikao Street. Just put it on their doorstep. I'll give you 2 more when I get back. Don't talk to anyone. And don't look back. What is this thing so heavy? This is it. Brother Tianyu and the others didn't come back last night. Don't get involved in this. This was Song Xiaowen's tactic. Useless. A bunch of useless fools. Will all be right at my doorstep. This is it. Last night, the 3 of them had not returned. Only these remain at the entrance. Lin Yuan. A lone herb-gathering cultivator. How could they silently eliminate Tianyu and the other 2? He fell off a cliff but did not die. The herbs are exceptionally pure. This kid must have a secret. Someone. Keep a close watch on Lin Yuan. At any cost, unearth the secret. Go check immediately. Keep a close watch on the entrance and exit of Qingsha town, secretly checking the Duanyun cliff on the small path north of the town. Even if it meant being in dire straits, they would dig him out. Go to Heishui Alley to deliver the message. Please help Heya. The price is negotiable. Still, his breathing steadied. The most dangerous moment has passed. Zhao Kui will surely secure the town and search the mountains. It's safe here for now. First, steady your breath, and to wander and avoid the inner chambers. The pill and the Dai Lang technique provide feedback. It may not grow tall. Holding my breath. Eliminate distractions, and defend it. Settle your destiny. Having been rejected, he still dared to hold his head high. How pitiful. Leave me alone. Regulate your breathing. I don't. It will give me a peaceful time. Li Qiao had just loosened his grip. It would be better if it were a bit faster, not the usual gentle demeanor. It was as if he wanted to tear me apart, ultimately. Yes. I couldn't make a sound. Only 1 year remains, still flowing. The silver-white light in front. It actually condensed into one, a figure exactly like me. Is this an illusion? Or is it my inner demon? Or maybe the runes dragged me somewhere else. He even has the same habit of walking 10,000 steps. It is a more authentic reflection. He was rehearsing. Dai Lang's breathing and his back muscles were all deduced. In the grey misty space, the after-image fell on the details of the Dai Lang formula. This is a deduction. Accelerate cultivation. A perfect demonstration. At a faster pace. Deduce the key points of the Dai Lang technique breaking through the sheath. Completely unable to keep up with that after-image. The 7th time. The 3rd wave of contraction. The barrier was broken. Me. I grasped the key points. So that's how it is. This is not a reckless charge. Instead, it is the tides and waves. Until it was completely destroyed. Exhale even more rapidly in the 3rd minute. Exert your main force 3 li ahead. His consciousness condensed into a single hair-like point. Every time the body is adjusted in the boxing technique, every move was a complete pattern of spiritual power circulation. This? Let's call it room cave heaven. How much time passed, Yuana? But the cultivation was a mistake. The outside world was probably just for a moment, but my abnormal behavior scared my father. Father, I'm fine. I had some insights from cultivation just now. For a moment, he was completely absorbed. As long as you're okay, you must have scared old Bien to death. Your body is tough, and the ability to gather herbs. This time, I fell off the cliff. It really was a blessing in disguise. I have gained some peculiar opportunities. Dad, don't worry. I have the ability to protect myself, and the ability to protect you. Father doesn't ask how you got here. As long as you're safe and sound, that's enough. I hurt you before. It's my incompetence. But from now on, there will never be a next time. There are others who want to target us. I will make them pay. Dad doesn't care how you get stronger, Yuana, as long as you are safe, and possesses the strength to protect themselves. Father felt relieved. Father, please rest a little longer. At dawn, we'll leave here. Leave at dawn. First, return to Qingsha town. Passive defense. Only the hunting dogs will catch up. Battlefield and rhythm must be held in my hands. Have you heard? Beneath the cliff of broken clouds, it seemed there was some sign of trouble in the Gushio cave residence. A boy who fell off a cliff survived, and I even gained some opportunities. Steward Zhao's men went over there. There was no sign of him at all. All the recorded messages pointed to Lin Yuan and Duan Yunya. The cave dwelling of predecessors, Ji Yuan. Duan Yunya survived the fall, and you can produce top-quality medicinal herbs. There must be secrets behind it. Could it be that little bastard who shot this? The news came too fast and coincidentally. It really did seem like someone had deliberately released it. Duan Yun was naturally steep and rugged. There truly is an ancient cultivated cave dwelling. Nor is it impossible. After all, she hadn't even started body refinement. Where did this come from? Most likely, he had obtained secret pill techniques, feeling guilty. Using the name of the cave dwelling to transfer things. 1,000 people in the cave dwelling. Opportunity. The risks are significant, but the profits are enough to take a gamble. That little bastard chose the location for the challenge. Has it spread yet? Right in the 20 exceptional rocky forest of Zhendong. Should we inform the Yun Miao sect about the search for someone in town? Tell them. Sharing the credit with us? We handle it ourselves. You have to get the cave-dwelling items yourself. Call the top members of the Earth Dragon Gang, then bring along the 4 strongest fighters at the pharmacy. Multiple cups of strong attack crossbow and chi break powder. This time. Absolutely foolproof. Die there. Even burying her gave birth, deep within the chaotic rocky forest. Lin Yuan had already chosen the battlefield. The wind will swallow your steps, vines, rune stones, powder packets. None of these are killer moves, all just to disrupt them. My foot hurt. Watch your step. Everyone cheer up. That little bastard must be nearby. Another half-lock. His eyes were dazzled by corpse powder. The formation fell apart. The slave's head is the most dangerous. Depose him first. Feng Hong, injury first. Who is behind you? The servant's head fell. The servant flew away too. Over there. Kill him. Don't let him circle around the cracks in the rocks. The archers couldn't keep up. Dai Lang Division. It can use terrain to shift forces. The more they chased, the more they dispersed. Next is the abandoned checkpoint. My arm. Qinshan, come to me. Release the arrow, using the broken chess umbrella. Zhao instructed, you're elite. It's not quite enough. Lin Yuan. You, what exactly do you want? I should be the one asking. Send Iron Ox to intercept me. Again, 3 feet from desperate places, I came looking for me. Trying to make money from herbs, or is it the secret I have? I am but a man from the outer periphery of the Yunmiao sect. How dare you touch me? Yunmian sect will never let you off. You arrived here. Yunmiao sect will only treat you as falling in the internal strife of the cave-dwelling treasure. Zhao isn't being choked. Quickly escape into the stone forest. Now we can have a proper talk. I said, you answer. The answer satisfies me. I can give you a quick and easy answer. Otherwise, even wanting to die would be a luxury. I said, the Iron Ox is my faction. I thought you had a secret to surviving from falling off a cliff. There were also clues about the cave residents' medical insurance. I just want to grab money for jobs and herbs. The ancestral family did not know. No one will come to save me. Head of Qingsha Town, channels, collusion, misappropriated empty funds, and currying favor with the inner sect officials. I'll say it all. This intelligence. Perhaps it is a fulcrum. On you, and what else is valuable? That's all. Spare me, Master Ling. Spare my life. You designed harmful things, and sought to take my life, and wounded my foster father. The hardship of today, it's all because of your past cause. Zhao instructed, have a safe journey. Unconscious individuals will be brought back. Explanation of the internal strife among the cave mansion treasures. The battle in the forest of chaos has ended today. Zhao Quan lay dead in the body. The remaining soldiers are about to awaken. Silver coins and elixirs. A short knife. Signal flares. Take them all away. The Zhao ruler is dead. Where's the ceremonial treasure of the cave residents? Don't chase after him. Lin Yuan is not a remnant medicine person. He is the god of killing. Go back. Reveal the internal strife over the ceremonial treasures. The mist in Qingsha town had cleared away. The mouth of the town was already complete. Ling Yi put it away. I'm just an ordinary herbalist. Pharmacology first explained, plus runes. It can pave a bigger path. No one came from the west. First, separate the items and hide them. Knives and signal flares buried in the mud. Gathering herbs. There is a lot of hemostatic herb. Go in. Dimples cannot be returned. Most of the time, it was nailed through. Manager Chen, I picked some fresh mountain goods. Take a look at its appearance. Let it go. What kind of person is that? This is the blood-repelling grass. 3 pearls. Such a dumb appearance. Not bad. Top-grade bimo grass. Over 90% of the medicinal properties are preserved. What price do you want? Grass for you. Send me away. How could such a good thing happen? Go ahead. The younger Lin Yuan. Strength to endure hardship. I want to get a menial job, and did not seek wages, only seeking a place to stay. If you get the chance, you can watch your face. Lin Yuan. Zhao Zhiji had just gotten into trouble over there. Bring me top-grade medicinal herbs. All for a single miscellaneous job spot. All right. Treat the grass as a bundle of rest. The backyard was short-staffed. The hut can be lived in. There is only one rule. Behave yourself. Don't look around. Don't listen carelessly. I understand. Thank you, shopkeeper Chen, for taking me in. Fry. Take him to the backyard to tidy up the storage room, and changed into coarse cloth garments. It's the shopkeepers. Lin Yuan, come with me. In the backyard, chopping firewood, carrying water, and filtering herbs. Senior brother son has a proud temper. Don't talk back. This room is sleepable. Change into clothes. You're just a pill formula laborer. He could split firewood with firewood. The water is also full. Kid, you really have some strength. For now, he couldn't get close to the pill formula. First, remember some medicinal ingredient names, and must first fulfill his duties as miscellaneous duties. Figure out the rules. Find another chance to train Dan. Today, this gold is a bit trendy. Okay, the heat is a bit too high, so you need to pick the air valve. Step 7 of Juyuin powder. Simmer over low heat to incense. You're firing a tenth stronger. Do you want to refine a batch of coke? Lin Yuan wiped every jar in the East Road house clean. Each one could capture a shadow. The single slag in the back alley is buried outside the battlefield, returning before sunset. 7 days later, I figured out the process of the 3 furnaces and the return gas powder. Only time is needed. There is. The old furnace cracked blue. 3,000 pieces of poplar grass, the roots of the earth number 2,000 in shui, these charm the flowers, 1,000 in beauty. Simmer until slightly yellow and then turn yellow, then no longer fired. The old stove heats up without clouds, to avoid the oven from exploding. The edges are slightly yellowish, now. It's even hotter than Fuan again. Why does it have to be at this moment? Fuan rushed to the furnace. The medicinal properties are fully revealed. Leaf veins, low roots, temperature field. Everything was clearly seen. Sour and numbing turn sharp. This is the critical scorching point. Adjust the heat to a little less. Left arm temperature is elevated. The left side of the herb is about to burn. 70% of the roots are low. The green poplar grass is 80% strong. That's enough. The headwind has not dispelled. The pill melted. Fresh aroma fades. Gentle and nurturing. It actually condensed 3 grams. Just a short while left me nearly exhausted. Fortunately, it wasn't ruined. Round, soft, and firm. There is waist strength in turning. Clear green with radiant light, but it becomes a superior grade. The quality is close to average. It must never be known. The runes remained silent. But he opened the door to alchemy for me, and hide. 1 pill mixed into the pile of herbs to be handed in tomorrow. Clean up the traces. Nothing happened tonight. Half a month ago, beneath the Clear River cliff, I survived from here. This dam. It was left behind at that time. I rely on Yangfeng and water to extend my life. Satin in the water and sweetness. It helped me get through the night. It was the first time I saw it. The medicinal meridians within the root acupoint. Thinner than a net of pearls. It was the beginning of my new path. Tomorrow morning, deliver this bundle to the front hall. A simple explanation for the cave dwelling. Only then can they stand firm. You. Have you heard? Zhao Quan and the others were fighting among themselves in the cave residence. The person was gone. It seemed related to Lin Yuan. Manager Chen, this is today's selection. Medicinal materials that can be stored in storage, and divided and treated them according to their rank. Put it here. You're actually going well today. Lin Yuan, yesterday, I told you to clear it, the altar of the eastern storehouse, but it was all wiped clean. Replying to the shopkeeper, everything is according to your requirements. Wipe it so hard you can see a person's silhouette. What about the pile of cinnabar residue in the back alley? It has been cleared. According to the rules, he was deeply buried outside the battlefield. Coming back before sunset is called poorly. How did Shichu do? They chose the heaviest iron wood. Do as senior brother Sun instructed. Put it back in its place. He was investigating the flaws from last night. In the middle of last night, the alchemy room for utensils on the right, there seemed to be a strange noise. Here it comes. You are inside. He is a junior. I was curious for a moment, so I sneaked in to take a look. I see the old brazier ashes falling, so I thought I'd clean it up. What if a master wants to use it? It disturbed the shopkeeper so much that he was resting. The younger generation knows their mistake. Please punish the shopkeeper. Curious. Clean up the old furnace. Although this argument is clumsy, but as a menial worker, he could still hold on. Lin Yuan, let me ask you again. Did you know, if someone unfamiliar with the pill sees it, how much trouble would that cause? Pill formulas are the most taboo against things of unknown origin. Junior. The younger generation dared not deceive the shopkeeper. That pill was not refined by the younger generation. Oh? This excuse had long been prepared. Every word must not be messed up. The beasts only remember incomplete pill recipes. A formula for high-quality Hoichi powder. It can be broken and incomplete. I can't understand it. So last night you went into the old pill room. This is to try out the remedies. Exactly. I dare not hide it any longer. HMPH. I originally intended to present it to the shopkeeper, but afraid of causing trouble. Last night, I couldn't hold back. Bring leftover prescriptions and a few pills to remove the old furnace. I want to try it out. Take it out. But forget about alchemy. Just looking at the broken recipe makes me dizzy and disoriented. There was simply no way to start. There are also 5 pills inside. And that tattered piece of animal skin paper. Please take a look. Shopkeeper, stand still. That old stove almost exploded. He scared the younger generation out of his wits. These pills. They are all relics of that predecessor, the younger generation himself. Absolutely not capable of that. This is indeed a variant of the chi dispersing powder in the left prescription, but the only missing heat is the heat. This statement is supported by physical evidence. The logic is barely understandable. And his luck defies the heavens. Whichever it is, this character is definitely not something from a pond. Lin Yuan, oh Lin Yuan, your luck is truly something. It left people at a loss for words. Is the shopkeeper not going to pursue the matter further, since you are destined to be together? And there are also the responsibilities left by predecessors. I can't bury you either. Starting today, you don't have to do menial work anymore. These basics are single prescription manual checks. You should study it first. Also, the leftover medicinal residue from daily single prescription alchemy, as long as it doesn't involve confidential network setup, you can also collect and research on your own. As for how much you can grasp from it, it all depends on your own fate. Go ahead. First, go to the backyard. Explain this to Fry and the others. Thank you for your kindness, shopkeeper. I will surely be diligent. We will never let the manager down. Shuyi, you believe what this kid says? Old Han, look at this. No need. The medicinal power leaks outward while still being gentle and moist. This was a top-grade Huichi powder, but in Qingsha town, such young people are worth investing in. So you let him into the pill room. It depends on whether his opportunity is genuine or not. Exactly. The medicinal power is pure and refined. High degree of integration, close to mid-grade. Although the crafter's technique is somewhat refined, but the medicinal properties are precisely controlled. He also had unique control over the heat. This is definitely not an ordinary Huichi powder. Where did you get it? This doesn't look like something produced by our pill room. Lin Yuan said it was a senior doubt. I have already allowed him to enter the alchemy room to observe. The talk of opportunity is elusive and elusive. It may not come true. This young man was calm and steady by nature. You let him observe. He wanted to test his divine potential. Those who truly understand me, Master Han. If it truly is a piece of jade, my small temple can't afford it. If we can form a good relationship, that would be good. If it were just luck. He took the pill room Han exhibition and the medicine dregs. Nor can it stir up any waves. We're guaranteed profits. Then let's see if he has any luck. That servant Lin Yuan, who chopped wood and carried water, the shopkeeper immediately took a liking to her. Now I can enter the pill room to observe. Why? Even senior brother Sun Li probably doesn't get this kind of treatment yet. What? An unknown servant. And is also worthy of entering the elixir chamber. Could the shopkeeper be blinded by lard? Lin Yuan, just you wait. This matter won't just be let go. Preliminary treatment of Juyin powder. Take a good look. Before the fire, the medicinal properties are the easiest to disperse. Step aside. Don't block Master Sun's cover. Sorry. Senior brother Lin was completely absorbed. I didn't notice. Stay steady for now. This is the entrance to the Dan Fang formula. He couldn't let Sun Li catch him doing something wrong. Stand firm. Observe apprentices, don't even be able to resist the medicinal aura. No harm. This is your medication residue. Take it away. Don't ask. Watch closely. Smelling the fire and carrying fragrance. The key lies in the heat being sniffed and penetrating. Noise should be cleared out, so that Yuamu would not ruin his true nature. Stop talking. Don't let Master Sun hear. A clown. Why should I care about it? I need time. Opportunity. Deeper accumulation. Today, Han Jisha publicly refines the Ning Yuan pill. All apprentices are designated for observation in designated areas. No noise is allowed. Ning Yuan Dan. This is far more brilliant than the 3 Ju Yuan tries. You don't see them at all on regular days. Keep a close watch. Don't let that miscellaneous eagle get a bargain. Senior brother son, don't worry. He only knows how to watch the spectacle. The Ning Yuan cinnabar seed remains in Ning, yet does not disperse. Keep an eye on the fire. Examining medicine. Look at the orange. This is the opportunity. Han Jisha personally refined the pill. Not a single step can be missed. Ning Yuandan's 10 roots can form 3. The challenge lies in the fusion of medicinal properties and control of the heat. I don't understand. It feels like a wave of heat is burning your face. Steward Han was too fast. The furnace was about to collect the pill, and cannot be divided between us. Han the steward. Lin Yuan, shut up. Han was in charge of alchemy. You dare to disturb me. What is the matter? The younger generation dares to speak bravely. The younger generation observed its color and luster. The earth vein spirit seems to be a bit insufficient. I fear it will be between 70 and 60 years. He was just a menial servant. And you still dare to rely on Han Jisha's Ning Yuan pill? Because you caused trouble and bluffed up the Lu. Can you handle it? If the age of Lingji is slightly lacking, the medicinal properties and foundation are slightly unstable. Early fusion is hard to detect. Finally, when the cinnabar pattern condensed, there may be even a slight skirmish. The cinnabar patterns seem broken and continuous. The medicinal effects are generally unaffected. The quality may range from superior to upper middle in the countryside. He actually said that taking responsibility would lower the grade. He was the only apprentice. He thought he was who he was. Ning Yuan, what nonsense are you talking about? The herbal materials of Han Jisha's refined hands. How could there be a mistake? Not good. First, inquire about Danlu. Peace. The primordial pill had already formed 3 pills, but deep within the cinnabar pattern was a broken mark. The fractures in these cinnabar patterns cannot be explained by the heat alone. Impossible. How is this possible? How did this kid figure it out? This young man is like an uncarved mountain of jade. 70 years of forbidden boundaries. Observers could even predict the alternation of cinnabar patterns. The best time to pick bime grass. And what are the preservation techniques? The Lingji mushroom of the earth vein is consumed with the blazing sunflower. Explosive medicinal properties, fragrant powder. What should be used for drinking? It is suitable for casting into a cold pool of shade. Branches and leaves squeezed out of moss. You can also use a small amount of leftover fire poison powder with a tail powder. Fighting poison with poison. Good eye. Tomorrow, Manager Chen will give you a task. Complete it independently. It's done. You are my rejuvenation pill robe. A legitimate alchemy apprentice. If you can't do it well, Lin kid, do your best. Old Han rarely personally examined people. The imitation division guard kept urging them on. Jin Chuang-san protected his life. There must be no carelessness in the slightest. Are you confident? Alone, he aligned and created scattered metal. This is the medicine the guard team wanted. This is not an exceptional reinstatement. Instead, they put me on the fire to roast me. Sun Liruo knew. Jin Chuang-san was handed over to Lin Yuan. I'm afraid I'm going crazy. I will do my utmost, living up to the shopkeeper, and to meet with the expectations of Steward Han. All right. The next day, he received the medicinal materials. Go down. This is an opportunity. There are many eyes in the alchemy workshop. The heart is dead and mixed together, steadily refining pills. Mo Yin used various tactics. Do you understand? I understand. Han instructed to summon Lin Xian privately. He was also assigned an independent mission. Leave the golden wound powder to him. Which of the 2 kings? Sun Li. A servant who rose to power by relying on simple and broken pills. Why? Absolutely not. He absolutely cannot be allowed to complete it smoothly. Listen. Tomorrow, Lin Yuan will go to the warehouse to collect materials for refining Jinchuan powder. Go help out. Take the true 3 immortals and 7 herbs from his list. Swap it for the one I gave you. After the matter is accomplished, the 11 transactions you stole from the warehouse were written off, and this one. If it gets messed up, or dare to say it out loud, you know the consequences. Senior brother son, it's too risky. If it gets discovered. Check. How to check? The technique of controlling the heat in alchemy. Even a slight deviation could lead to a ruined pill. Just change the materials. He knew nothing else. Do you understand? Understood. Senior brother Lin. Here are the medicinal ingredients on the list. Please tap lightly. Almond sweetheart. His heart pounded like a drum. Thank you, junior brother Li Hu. They didn't notice. I survived. Don't expose it on the spot. Take it back first. This was Sun Se's framing. It was also Manager Chen's test. Runes do not feel heat. This is not Sankao. The runes were as silent as dead water. This is indeed a heartbreak flower disguised as Sunchi grass. Sun Li is ruthless. Pretty foolish too. There is no need to rely on the plan to follow the plan. This was expected. The heartbroken flower is wrapped as it is. Taking advantage of the 37 grass, where the sword is sheathed, deep within the 5 dynasties, I want it. An impeccable success. I heard Lin Yuan took on the job of Jin Chuang-san. Independent missions, really bold. That's for the guard squad. And cannot be careless. If you run into problems. Some people, the higher you praise him, the harder he falls. Just wait and see. Don't call me over. I don't know anything. Today is the day senior brother Lin truly shows his skills. Everyone, stay alert. Let's go to the front hall together. Study, learn. Xie Weigao held it in his palm. It conceals the heartbreaking nature of the flower. Senior brother Lin, congratulations. I believe Jin Chuang is already a great success. Today is a good day. Let's all have a fresh eye. Let's pay our respects to senior brother Lin's achievements. Below are 3 pieces of fine rice with cinnabar patterns, as dense as a forest. Its color is amber with a golden translucent tint. 1 needle completes 9 minutes. And so on. Senior brother Lin. Starting it so quickly is boring. Everyone was eagerly waiting. It would be better to watch it at a public banquet. Let us see for ourselves. Learn the results of this independent task. Please. Please take a look, everyone. This was senior brother Lin spending 2 days. An independently completed Jin Chuang umbrella. Come on, take a good look. This color is off. Isn't Jin Chuang umbrella supposed to be medicinal powder? So beautiful. It doesn't look like medicine powder at all. The patterns seem to move. How could Du and Changhua be in Lin Yuan's hands? How does Sanchi grass turn purple? Veteran. Put down those 3 pieces in your hand. That wasn't the golden creation umbrella. What nonsense are you talking about? This is clearly what you practiced. Everyone saw it with their own eyes. Before I trained, discovered that the medicinal herbs had been swapped by someone, mixing in this substance. This thing resembles the 377, deeply rooted in secret people. The medicinal properties are highly toxic. If used by guards, the consequences were unimaginable. Achieving urgency, the younger generation dared not speak out. He had no choice but to change the refining plan at the last minute. The heartbreaking flower clashes with Sanchi, but instead became a shadow. Fierce flames fly and destroy the medicine. Containing phlegm ink links vitality. The spirit pattern returns to its origin. Otherwise, defeat is certain. It hurts so much. Pushing like crazy. Golden wounds scatter like continuous fire. He used fierce fire to blow up the furnace. This fire is truly bearable. Let's start with the technique. Do not laugh at reckless disorder. The medicinal fragrance was coming out. The furnace did not explode. The medicinal fragrance penetrates the body. My energy flow is smooth. 3 pills have precious light. Impossible. How did he actually manage to refine it? Please instruct. Includes instruction and verification. This is it. The medicinal power is calm and does not disperse. Vitality flows within. Touching the garment, there was a slight warmth. Provides nourishment through the body. This is not Jin Chuang-san. Starting today, strip away your cultivation. And was expelled and sent back to Chun's elixir chamber. Jingsha town, no longer welcome you. Lin Xiaoyu, you exposed the conspiracy. Holding my cinnabar chamber and pure jade. He further refined a top-grade elixir. This is a great achievement. Transmit my orders. From today, Lin Yuan is part of my rejuvenation pill room. Chief Alchemy Apprentice, I hope you will be treated with honor. Han ordered him. Please personally explain the difficulties of alchemy to him. Guiding cultivation. I thought hard. These 3 elixirs are your witness. It is also my promise. Lin Xiaoyu, the Huicheng Dan Fang, this small temple. Perhaps soon they won't be able to tolerate a true god like you anymore, but before that, some flies need to be cleaned up. And comforted him. Tidy up the Songtao pavilion on the east side of Chaoyan Songtao. Take 3 more fresh oxygen boxes. Offering auspicious great fortune. Thank you, shopkeeper, for your kindness. Lin Yuan will surely live up to the trust placed in him. This is a binding, but I need more resources to leverage the temple sect. In the coming days, Lin Yuan moved into the Songtao Pavilion, exclusive access to the pill room and warehouse. The green grass withered, the golden fairy was drawn out by the runes. This rune. It's my alchemy furnace. Internal library directory. Lin Mengsheng wanted to adjust the gloomy wood heart. Red fire spreads metal and stone powder. For 1,000 years, the land follows the terrace. The essence of the medicine enters the body. His physical body became stronger. Yu Miaozong's roots had found a new acupoint. His blood and energy were as strong as a furnace. Fuan is still strengthening me. The iron vine is going soft. The chill also dissipated. Lin Zhongfa. I have been refining elixirs for decades. He claims to excel in identifying medicinal properties and controlling the heat. I guess I have some insights, but Lin Song mocked the way the medicinal herbs were handled. I have heard of things I have never heard before. It is unknown where Lin Gongfeng received his teacher, or perhaps he received the last admonition from a senior of the Yin family. The Han scholars began to doubt. The runes must never be missed. It was just early wandering. Insulting the ancient cave dwelling that helped him. I've seen incomplete pharmacology charts. Once again, I saw him perform acrobatics again. These unconventional diagram methods. Most of these are time-consuming and labor-intensive, difficult to ascend to the halls of great elegance. Later, by luck, he obtained a fragment of a rare artifact. Perhaps there is a faint attention. I still haven't figured it out. If this method were applied to the Han family as a master of talent, should the timing be moved forward or postponed? Medicine and medicine are all surnamed Zhu, and do not contend for it, only seeking stability. He still didn't believe it, no more. And sent him to the Miao separate courtyard. The quality of Hui Shidan is truly excellent. Lin Fenghuang has produced another top-tier product. All are sent to the separate courtyard. The bill price was still less than a single cent for materials, but he relied on Miao sect. The ultimate is filial piety. Shukishu relied entirely on the inner sect for approval. I am the pill husband kept in captivity. Lin Xiaoyu. What a joy. The king's nephew is Jian Tsuati Dan. Essence is like that of a celestial being. Let you refine it one more time. Top grade or even supreme. It became a quota for recommendation. Lin Xiaoyu, look. Let me check the medicine first. Manager Chen, I can try these herbs, but Lin Yuan wants to keep this batch of crispy body pills for himself. For personal use? Young Lin, this isn't quite appropriate. Wang Zhiguan specifically named the medicine. Lin Yuan's physical cultivation had reached the official banquet, and he needed such pills to break through. He was an alchemist. Pills must first be used for oneself. If even one's own cultivation cannot be guaranteed, how can one talk about being the head of the alchemy chamber? Long-term service? Want to use it for yourself? Manager Chen, where is he? My senior brother wants the crispy body pill. Are you ready? They're still waiting at the villa. Manager Chen. This is it. Master Zhao Xiaoxian. Here you come. This is Lin Yuan Lin, the devotee, a newly hired alchemist. The craftsmanship is exceptionally advanced. The crispy body pill is being prepared, but Lin Fengfeng said he needed to use this batch himself. We won't be allowed to prepare any more materials. Accelerate the refinement for another batch. Sure enough, someone dared to take the pill the king had ordered. For personal use, you are a devotee. No need for a top-grade body-stimulating pill. Even if the royal nephew requested it, you dare to marry. Do you understand the rules? This matter is still open to discussion. The prince's nephew's attendants arrived. Lin Gongfeng still wouldn't back down. He wasn't asking about Dan. I see the king's nephew pressing me down and bowing my head. So that's the rule. Still kneeling and admitting fault. Hand over the pill. I want to use this badge myself. Say it again. You really dare to withhold the royal attendance pill? Eunuch Jin, Zhao Xiaoxian's teacher, this is the Dan room. Don't let that ruin the harmony. He retorted right to the scene. The king's nephew waited over there. He was afraid he might turn hostile. If this badge is given out, in the alchemy room, I can only be manipulated by others. A pill painstakingly crafted can also become a favor from others. Good, very good. A new worshipper dared to disregard the rules of the villa. Chen Shuyi, how dare you stop me, Mr. Zhao, please calm down. He must have been confused for a moment and had no intention of offending the sect. Could it be that a few pills would drag down the entire pill room? In the end, I am just a pawn in the doctrine. Please listen to Lin. Not long after, it seems there will be an alchemist competition in Qingniu town. Yes, our rejuvenation elixir room also has spots. Just you. A wild deer rogue cultivator, and dares to dream of participating in the pill refining competition. Kid. You probably don't know, what does that match mean? It's not just about craftsmanship, it is also a background, resource, and inheritance, secret formulas, self-prepared herbs, control of heat and combination of medicinal properties. There is no room for the slightest error. That was a contest, and also a battlefield. Losing at best ruins your reputation. If severe, the heart of the way is harmed. There were even unexpected incidents, nor is it impossible. My sect's junior disciple, Ju Yang. But their ambition was to make a name for themselves this time. If you want to go die, I won't stop you, but could not persuade him. After persuading Mr. Zhao, he became even angrier. How to compete? It was Lin's business. I just asked if Lin can participate in the alchemy competition, achieved a ranking, winning honor for Huichun Danfang, today's pill furnace, and the rules for previous offerings. Is it possible to achieve this result? Sir, please calm your anger. There was something suspicious about this matter, and must never act rashly. You really dare to throw the choice back. Where does the confidence of these three cultivators come from? The immortal master thought thrice. If the pill is taken and passed back to Fengqing sect, I fear my reputation with the immortal master will not last long. Alright. Very good. Since you are so confident, then I'll take a look. How long can you live in contempt? Manager Chen, this is your offering. Take care of yourself. Next time, take the elixir. Don't let any more surprises happen. Today is a breakthrough for the heavens. Zhao was the vanguard. They will not let things go easily. My mind is already made up. Give me a spot and a letter of recommendation. Yun Miaozong seemed to be in trouble. Then give it a try. This is the available token. With this, I went to the union to register. Manager Xie, Lin visited together. Take care of yourself. That competition wasn't just about odd numbers. But the token for the meeting was already in hand. First, register at the union, then change the medicine pestle. We must not let tools become flaws. The old medicine pestle cracked. The contest is as if moving tools. I would be at a disadvantage. The three yang fire is in hand. The scattered cultivators are parted and exposed in reveal. Sign up. Seeking the elixir of rejuvenation. The guest ministers came together to visit. Received the contract. Seeking the elixir of rejuvenation. The quota for scattered cultivators and Danfang was already full. The roster was sealed and filed 3 days ago. No authority to raise it again. Next, I want to see the roster of the prison sealed offenders. Please release the Huichun Dan visit record in person. Such is the rule. It is not I who make things difficult for you. Some brushstrokes are elevated and high. Not everyone can climb up. Just behave and do your own pill business. Why bother joining in the excitement? Lost his life for nothing. Arguing is of no use. Quick! Quick, save my senior brother. Ordinary Jin Zhuangsun couldn't suppress this spiritual fire poison at all. Wait until they find the elixir. I'm afraid it's too late. Step aside. He had no pills or any change in spiritual power. Why should he touch a fire poison wound? Clear the traces and respond. First, use fire poison. The fire poison receded again. This golden light completely dispersed the death aura. The wound grew flesh. The white bones were covered by the blanket. His heart meridian was also stable. In just over 10 breaths, he pulled him back. His breathing calmed. Senior brother is turning red. The fire poison has already been cleared. His life was saved. First, hold his breath. Vitality restores the elixir of bones. Second rank. This elixir was personally shackled by the younger generation. I have already returned to the status of a guest elder at the Spring Elixir Workshop. Register to participate in the Qingniu Town Alchemy Competition. 1086. Where is Lin Yuan? Senior brother Zhu personally saw the competition in Qingniu Town. President Wang. Since parting, all has been well. Junior brother Zhu Ying received the sect's command. I have come specifically to Qingniu Town to report. Participate in this competition. The Zhu army was courteous. The elixir chamber of revival of spring. That's it. The Huichun Pill room has recently gained some fame. I heard your neighborhood has an arrogant devotee. He even dared to disgrace my senior brother Yun Miao sect, holding a batch of pills, refusing to sever his wings no matter what. Be cautious in speech. I thought it was some kind of thing with 3 heads and 6 arms, a man who dares to repeatedly take a tiger's beard. So it was just the aura of a linked spiritual root, ordinary people who can't even sense it. He came to prepare the medicine for that furnace alchemy competition. It's not just odd numbers, but also background and methods, and even the slightest carelessness occurred. It would be a disaster beyond recovery. Jusha pointed out. Within the guild, it is not appropriate to show it as a sign of oppression. Thank you, President Wang. Personally recommend and handle the matter. Once the registration is complete, I will take my leave first. The competition was imminent. He still needs to go back and make some preparations. He ignored Jingyan. The spirit crow was released. Senior brother Zhu, he actually dared to ignore you. Zhu Shidi, just let him go like that. Should we follow now? Remind him to behave properly. A clown. Why rush in a single moment? It dirties our hands. On the eve of the competition, the moon was dark and the wind was high. Let Liu San bring his cousins. He invited him to Heiyanlinhei for wild tea. Make it clean. Don't get involved in the town. Make sure to impress him. Understood. First, return to the elixir chamber. Lin Gongzong, tribute officer. You're finally back. The cold jade box is already prepared. These are 3 servings of the main ingredient for the Qingxin pill, jade dew ice heart grass. There were also 2 servings of calming flower and calm heart vine. He had just emerged from the lowest layer of the secret medicine vault in the villa. Over at the network management office, I used 2 barrier-breaking pills to top. He didn't continue to take shopkeeper Chen's package. First, take the remaining regular medicine for today. Keep it as a backup. Also used as cover, yes. Fang wanted me to be the one who was caught in the explosion, and was truly a reckless and unconventional man who relied on luck. The medicine storehouse cannot be removed. Clean herbs are not included. No, only traps remain. Ordinary alchemy is bound to fall into traps, but I might not be unable to use it instead. First, break the deadlock. Then find controllable resonance. Destruction can also turn into opportunity. Critical point compression soul enhancement. The light of essence appeared. Succeeded. I seized that fleeting moment. Jew. There are a lot of people over there. Lin Xian arrived at road 1086. There was dust on the furnace edge, but it was enough. The Green Ox Formation pill refining competition held every 3 years. The competition officially began. Sure enough, this time the flames have risen. Sure enough, it's as mediocre as a textbook template. It's all about repetitive luck. Everything is under control. The medicinal power of the heavenly furnace was about to collapse. The Kaihong energy had already reached the furnace lid. Unfortunately, the control is excellent. In the end, luck was just terrible. Don't come closer. Blowing up the furnace will backfire poison. His stove didn't explode. Kaihong turbulent fragrance was held back. The detective stopped. The medicinal power is even purer. The azure glow appeared. How is this possible? Heavenly grade cinnabar pattern. Those patterns, he carved it on. First place in the competition, Lin Yuan, well. Dan Wen should be the one who stomps all my attention. Naturally, they couldn't stay until the rematch. Have you heard? That Commonwealth Lin Yuan, the furnace exploded and produced pill texts. What ordinary person? That's called keeping your sights hidden. Young Master Zhu's reputation was utterly embarrassed today. What do you think? What exactly is Lin Yuan from? How come I've never heard of it before? Get lost. All of you, get out. All eyes were watched. He actually dared to humiliate me with alchemy. A rogue cultivator has refined a pill script. He absolutely cannot be allowed to stay until the rematch. President Wang, I have a favor to ask of you. Lin Xiaoyu, please speak. I am willing to use this elixir as an aid. And with Zhu Yang, Lord Zhu, a betting sheet is held during the finals. Betting list. He actually wagered with pill scripts and pills. Lin Yuan was courting death and offended the Duke of Zhu. Lin Yuan lets the waves roam freely, earning an empty reputation. From then on, he withdrew from the alchemy path and cut off one of his own arms. This was equivalent to ruining his future in alchemy. That's right. Since both sides are willing, why not be a witness, President Wang? It's just a tradition in the alchemy world, and dare not gamble. Just admit defeat obediently. Forget it. I personally made the bet to keep the bet. However, no further retaliation or disturbance is allowed afterward. This year's final. Refine double the pill spirit gathering pill. It was actually the spirit gathering pill. Lin Yuan, your time to die has come. The wager and the title were set. The finals began. The azure flame furnace. And did not stop. You see the flame cloud pattern. There is already spiritual flow. This is at least a top-grade pill furnace, approaching the spiritual energy range. Wow. In the finals, he directly used his most treasured treasure. This is simply not giving any chance. Lin Yuan, did you see that? This is the gap between you and me. It was the Zhu family's Azure One fire control technique. Young Master Zhu had already reached the 3rd level and was dancing wildly. This technique was no less than a 2nd-grade alchemist, truly worthy of being the true transmission of the Miaozong school. He also used a black iron pill furnace. Fire is also ordinary, or it was already suppressed. No, it is incorrect. He was too calm. I want to hear more about the potion inside the furnace. Defeated. Blood refinement. He actually used the blood refining technique. This is the depletion of one's own vital essence, forcibly improving the quality of the pill. Once successful, at least half a minor rank advancement. It worked. It definitely happened. At least a high-grade spirit gathering pill. Use this to sever your own arm. As expected, it was just a reluctant endeavor. Don't argue. Activating spirit within this pill. No medicinal scent, but inside it was raw chicken dust from a live pig. This elixir is a lucky ruler. A truly top-grade spirit-gathering pill. What is it channeling spirit within the pill? The highest quality is not enough before it is truly top-tier. Interesting. Descendants of ancient runes. He was actually hidden in a common mundane quarters. Severing an arm to gamble on elixirs. The real show was just beginning.